Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Here we go into the Aerie. This is quite the intro cutscene. We're falling behind here. Let's catch up. Alright, seems like a pretty good group here. Gunbreaker, Scholar, and Machinist. There we go. Got a little danger noodle here. These people are being polite, and I've already done this like 500 times. Got a donut AoE. Later he'll do some knockbacks and they'll randomly target party members. Like that. And then he does the donut. Got some dragon brooding ground here. See all the hatched eggs, both large and small. Oh, he's gonna let sleeping dragon fly. That's okay though. Maybe this healer's new, I don't know. I guess the healer could be new. Can't really tell. My brother's behind me working his way through 2.0. He's the Operation Archon cutscenes. So if you've heard high-pitched laughter or, you know, NPC voices, I've gotten as far away from it as I possibly can, but he's really into it, so he cranks his volume up super duper loud, which is okay. I'm pretty sure my mic it's not receptive to voices or noises that are more than a few inches away from it, so should be okay. Now you can kill the sleeping dragons. They're not really that hard, but people like to skip them because you can. It makes the pulls easier and I guess slightly faster. But you miss out on treasure. If you get near them, they wake up. I don't think you can walk past them for the treasure. I could be wrong. I've never tried it. If they're still around at the end of the dungeon, I might go try it. We'll see. Now this boss is pretty fun. It's got like some poison clouds and some bomb spawn. You need to let the bombs eat the poison clouds, and but you don't want to let it absorb too many clouds, otherwise it explodes and everyone gets a massive poison dot. So. I lost my blood of the dragon. For every poison cloud the boss has up, it gets an attack up stack. And really, it never really gets enough attack up stacks that it really matters. Especially if your tank is using cooldowns and stuff, like they should be. But it is an extra thing to consider, so. Not knocking the fight for its intricacy. But, FFX's been doing that a lot recently. I think they made it more sensitive to being interrupted. Well, it's not an upgrade, but it'd be worth steals. Not sure why the place is crumbling. I guess maybe Estinien and Nidhogg are shaking the foundations while we race up to meet them. These treasure boxes can have some good stuff. Accessories are nice, but sometimes it has like leg armor in it. And that one occasionally has a weapon in it, which they did this time. That's the warrior axe. we go, the airy apex. I won't feel the worm with the eye. You must strike while it is weak. Oh, his armor has seen better days. Huh. The eye Estinien has in his hand is red, but the eye that Nidhogg has in his eye socket is yellow. Oh, I'm getting locked in the prison. Out of blood of the dragon. Man, it makes text boxes disappear too. What a cool fight. All serious. Let's have a little look around, huh? Hey, look. It's Allegan technology. Broken, but it's there. Let's go see if those sleeping dragons will wake up if I walk by them. Okay, here we go. Gonna see if it aggroes me. Hey, how about that? It's not waking up. Seems legit. Oh. Well. I spoke too soon. Shazam. All right. Oh, let's get out of here. That really fucks Nidhogg up.
No worm! This ends here!
Armor stained red. He took the other eye.
gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Are you sure about that, though? We've seen some dragons do some weird shit, like with Midgard Sormer supposedly being dead but not being dead. As long as the eyes are okay, can we really say? Third crystal. Green one? No, it's the purple one. Well, that was our third crystal last time, too. Ooh, an echo vision. One, two, three, four dead corpses? Or, well, corpses. And a silver dragoon. He's taken off his helmet. He's got the eyes of Nidhogg. They look the same.
They are ours, Lord Haldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Sylvitrel de Dismail.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world.
Clearly he did, Haldrath.
But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
Seems awfully repentant of what they did to the dragons.
But Lord Haldrath, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
Flavien de Flotance. He looks like Haurchefant, but with black hair.
I thank you, Sir Flavien and Sir Sylvitrel, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
By killing more dragons. Okay. It's not having a very logical day. Guess he's mad distraught because his
What
dad died.
cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our Lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Ah, so the progenitor of the Forgotten Knight. But he also kind of looks like Marcia Champ from the Hunters in the Forelands.
We four, then.
Forton, Heilenat, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Ah, too bad you live in a magical world where people can see the past, huh? I guess we saw this through Nidhogg's eye?
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
Nah, just an echo vision. I have them all the time.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt. Save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Oh, it's yellow, isn't it? Haven't we met a worm with a yellow eye? I believe we have.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
So it goes. Yeah. But look, we're Christmas dragoons now. Green and red.
"'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
But of course. Okay, we can fly here now. Let's put that new mana cutter to test, huh? Oh, I guess we haven't been rewarded with it yet. Yeah, whatever. Use this other little mini airship that I got for being a veteran player. Little Final Fantasy VI reference. See how easy flying makes traversing a zone? You can also get some really nice views. Spares your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. Ice Maiden. Yeah, it's almost like Iron Maiden, except a little less dense. Now the air changes just by his very presence. Ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Alright, you have depth perception again, buddy. I'm sure that'll help you fly. He gave his left eye. And it became Nidhogg's. Man, doesn't this mean that every Azure Dragoon since Haldrath has been weaker than Haldrath? I mean, I guess he had help from the Knights winning those, both of Nidhogg's eyes.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldrath had dealt the worm a killing blow.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This one so in Ella. Ratan in Eskulos Nidhogg, Liz Eskan. I'm fire, Koluman, Tolos Ineskura. Kas Ehihizo, Sekmon Inaan, Srei Snowfall in Sith-Ian.
Unrest in Ishgard.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg. But I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Can't think of commentary for some reason.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence, but there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Goodness. Talking about primal summoning, sounds like. Is Ishgard making a primal of the other eye? Never can trust popes in JRPGs, can you?
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Well, buddy, I got access to the 3 light crystals. I think I'm okay. Looks like some Temple Knights are trying their best as is. Marshfont.
Comrades, sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low!
You could just say the Azure Dragoon time 2.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
The fourth night I've given
Seize the
this
witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
You tell him, Marshfont. You beautiful man. Quite the turn of events, huh? Well, I think we're about out of time here for this episode. And if we're not, I think there's going to be so many more cutscenes that I'm going to want to stop here anyway. Let's see what Estinien has to say. Alright, well, for now we shall stop, and next time we will continue. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and have a nice day.